Hey guys, today I have a different style of video. If you don't already know, I've been working on video games for 6 years now, and that also comes with 6 years of experience in Blender, among other softwares. So I thought it would be cool if I tried to make my own new gadgets for Splatoon Raiders for each tank. I'll have my modeling process in the background for the most part. Let me know which gadget from this video was your favorite, and maybe even drop some of your own ideas in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to start with the tactical tank, and the gadget I created for it is the pogo pole. I've noticed that most gadgets, if not all, revolve around solving some sort of problem, and this one is supposed to solve the problem of getting swarmed by lessers while trying to take down a seasoned salmonid or a boss. The pogo pole will allow you to place 3 down at a time, and similar to the exploration bot, salmonids will try to attack it because it sprays out a gas out of the shower head on top, with a similar smell to the player, since the salmonids use their sense of smell to track you. This gas will cause them to have a 5% chance to ferment every 0.1 seconds, so that you can deal with them later. Keep in mind, it does have HP, so if the salmonids stay on one for too long, they'll break it. Another similarity that it has with the exploration bot is the ability to jump off of it like a bot hop, but this will instantly destroy it. Now for the power tank. But before we start, I have to admit something. The pogo pole took me 2 full hours to model and texture, and I ended up getting extremely burnt out, so for the last 2 you'll notice a significant drop in quality. For the power tank, I made the cluster cans. I noticed that a lot of the power tank gadgets are focused on just doing a lot of damage immediately or in a very short period of time, with a few exceptions of course. For example, the Splatchet is deployed quickly and does a lot of damage. Additionally, a similar niche is just the send and forget, where you press the button and let the gadget do something independently, like the Splatolites or the spin wheel, which is the direction I chose to go with for the cluster cans. Upon activation, it'll shoot cans full of ink in 5 different directions that pierce salmonids and do knockback. If they pierce enough salmonids, or if they've been out for a certain amount of time, it causes a huge explosion doing massive damage. In a way, it's kind of like the high fiver, but just in the sense that it goes in 5 different directions. Before we move on to the speed tank, if you're enjoying the video so far, subscribing would really be appreciated, because I'm trying to get back into content creation and subscribing shows me that you care and you want to see more. So again, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And finally, the last tank is the speed tank. So for this one, I took inspiration from a few things, and I feel like out of all of them, it really fits the Splatoon Raiders vibe, even though it's the least detailed and nowhere close to the detail in the actual game. But anyways, the splat board. The first thing I took inspiration from was the surfboard thing in some of the levels. This is mostly from the visual design of it, and it could imply that the gadget was built from scrapping one of them. The other thing I took inspiration from was Shion's bike from Overwatch. Even though it's probably not the only instance of this, it's because of the free movement on the ground it gives you, being able to jump with it and run through enemies, and lastly, being able to get off of it for some sort of detonation. Now, let me explain it in full. When you activate the gadget, you recover all your HP, which makes it a viable panic mode. You get increased movement speed, of course, since you're on the board, and you can run through the salmonids dealing damage and a bit of knockback. The interesting thing about this gadget is that you can still use your main weapon and your other gadgets. It just helps move around a little better and clear hordes while getting some power right. Now, the final bit of it is if you double jump, you can ditch the board, creating an effect similar to the jump bomb. It'll cause an explosion and send you flying while having slow fall. And that's all the ideas I had for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment your own ideas for gadgets. And let me know if you want to see more content like this, and Splatoon Raiders content in general. Anyways, have a good one.